Abdul Aziz Khan was 7 years old when he was abducted 7 years ago in Louisiana by his non-custodial mother, Rabia Khalid, after a custody dispute with Abdul's father. Their whereabouts have been unknown for years, and Abdul's story was even featured on Unsolved Mysteries Volume 3, Abducted by a Parent. On February 23rd, 2025, Douglas County deputies were responding to a burglary in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Deputies interrogated two suspects and identified Rabia Khalid as one of the suspects. Abdul, now 14, and another unknown child were found safe and unharmed in a vehicle nearby Abdul's family. Hold on, is there a period here? Yeah, I just missed it. Okay, Abdul, now 14, and another unknown child were found safe and unharmed in a vehicle nearby. Abdul's family is requesting privacy at this time, but are thrilled to know that Abdul is all right. This is great news, and I haven't seen anything on the sub. Okay, they're just saying it. The original poster saying they didn't see anything on the sub, but yeah, that is great. They actually have an original article that I already clicked on that I'm going to read. Oh, okay, so this is kind of close to home. It says a Louisiana boy, as we know, Abdul, was kidnapped in Atlanta in 2017, was found by Douglas County Sheriff's deputies during burglary last month. Ooh. Okay, so he was kidnapped in 2017. Jeez. It says deputies found Khan and another unidentified younger boy with Rabia Khalid, who's 40, and they was arrested on a kidnapping warrant. Elliot Blake Burgess, maybe? 42, was arrested with Khalid on kidnapping charges. As both are being held on $1 million bond, Khalid, who is Aziz Khan's non-custodial mother, allegedly kidnapped her son in November 2017 following a custody dispute with the father, according to the sheriff's office and U.S. Marshal Service. It says, "We're overwhelmed with joy that Aziz has been found," Khan family said in a statement. "We want to thank everybody with their support for the last 7 years." I wonder, because right now it sounds like a custody dispute that the mother wasn't winning, but why was the mother not winning? Or what? I wonder if it says anything about that. It says, I'm trying to see. It says, children found after 5-hour interaction. On February 23rd, around 3:37 p.m., Douglas County deputies responded to a burglary call at a home in Kellywood Way in Highlands Ranch. We know this in Colorado. Sheriff's office officials said two people illegally entered the property that was vacant and listed for sale. Upon arrival, deputies contacted two children in a vehicle parked in the driveway. Moments later, both Khalid and Burgess exited the home claiming to be associated with a realtor, according to the sheriff's office. Their story began to unravel as the deputies and dispatchers worked for 4 hours to verify their identities. Officials said, adding the two initially provided aliases. After 4 to 5 hour interaction, deputies learned the identity of Khalid and arrested her on a felony kidnapping warrant. Douglas County Sheriff Darren Weekly said at a news conference Wednesday, if it wasn't for the homeowner monitoring, good Lord, if it wasn't for the homeowner monitoring their camera and reporting the burglary, Khan might not have been found. Both Khan and an identified boy were in good health and are currently with Child Protective Services, according to Weekly. U.S. Marshal assisted with investigation. Okay, so the department searched 11 states throughout the investigation. It's unclear what led Khalid and Khan to Colorado. Okay, let's see. And I think, okay, so they're just happy. They're happy about it. Burgess faces 14 charges, 12 felonies, including kidnapping, forgery, and identity theft. Khalid faces 7 felonies of conspiracy to kidnapping due to her being the biological parent to the victim, according to the Colorado 23rd Judicial District Attorney. Okay, so, okay, let me keep reading because I have a question. Authorities lauded and thanked the national spotlight Khan's kidnapping received. Khan's kidnapping was highlighted on Unsolved Mysteries Volume 3, which I mentioned earlier. Abducted by a Parent on Netflix. The documentary explains how Khalid moved to Atlanta following a divorce with her husband Abdul Khan in 2015. Khan was barred from visiting his son, Aziz, for more than 18 months after Khalid accused him of abuse, meaning it has been 9 years since Abdul Khan saw his son. At the time, Khalid ended up pursuing a relationship with Burgess, a college friend, according to the documentary. Following the proof of false abuse allegation, Abdul Khan gained full custody of his son. Okay. Who was abducted before the father's custody hearing on November 28, 2017. Family members said in a documentary. I often wonder how many law enforcement contacts did these people have before our deputies were able to dig in and identify exactly what was going on. Aziz Khan has yet to fully reunite with his family, according to the Weekly, who said he had an emotional conversation with the family in his office Tuesday. One day, Abdul Khan said in the documentary, Aziz is going to walk through that door and I'm going to be standing on the other side. Now, I'm not trying to pick sides here, but as a son that just saw his mother get taken in for kidnapping, especially with her being the biological mother, I'm sure he feels some type of way. Now, does he understand the gravity of the situation? No, he does not understand. And he doesn't understand what his mom did to cause him to live with her because of the abuse allegations. But then, plus, before the dad gets full custody, then she just leaves with him and is gone for seven years, it seems like. And a lot has happened because they've just been on a run. And the other kid, I'm not sure how old this other kid is. It sounds like this kid probably was, if I had to take a guess, he's less than 7, if I had to take a guess. He's probably 5. If I had to throw a number, 4 or 5, I had to throw a number out there. He's probably, and it's probably Aziz is probably the older brother. So that would be tough because at this point I have been living with my mom for 14 years. I've lived with my dad, at one point in time as well, but the past 7, I have lived with my mom. Now, I don't understand why we're on the run. I don't understand why we could go from place to place and we really can't, stay at one location. But that would be tough. That would be tough as unless I had a bad relationship with my mom. That would be incredibly difficult. That would be incredibly difficult to see her get arrested and see her get let go. Yeah, that would be crazy. Hold on just a second, because I feel like I hear a kid crying. When I say a kid, my kid crying. It's crazy because if I can hear them over these headphones, that means they are crying loud.